listening to Gothic Coffee. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. If you are in Japan, Tokyo, the Holy Land, if you're in France, you are probably sleeping by now. But just remember, I hope that you have good dreams. Today we're talking about foods. I mentioned somebody wanted me to talk about fiddleheads. Fiddleheads are like baby cabbage. They're very good. You find them by the lake or the stream. They're really good. As I was growing up, I had a lot of fiddleheads and I had a lot of rhubarb pie. I had a lot of rhubarb. In front of my grandmother's yard, there was tons and tons of rhubarb growing. And we had chickens and we had wild cats. We had like 1,000 wild black cats. And you want to touch the wild cats will touch you. That's how wild they were. And they was pretty dangerous because you know, and then when you was out on the porch, they would just scatter down this hole, and they yeah, it was pretty cool. So chava, you know, it's really good to have chava tea. You can find chava tea on a white oak tree. A brown oak tree has certain things that you can eat out. You can eat, I believe that they're called pinana, or maybe I'm saying it wrong. It's a brown oak tree. But chava tea, yes, it's very good. It's better than the tea that it's a very good tea. It's high in vitamins. It's definitely high in vitamins. And if you do get chava tea, usually people call it chava coffee, chava, because it does wake you up. I mean, it wakes you up. You think that you're having that monster drink. Well, I'll tell you one thing. You need to have some chava. That will wake you up real good. It's high in vitamins, that's for sure. Wild strawberries are very good. When they're in season, you could just sit in the grounds, just start eating and eating and eating and eating. And you know, if you had chickens are always good. You know, I think everybody should start a farm. First, you must need chickens, you know, and then you need bees, and then you need rabbits. You ever had a rabbit meat? Rabbit meat is really good. You just cook that real good and place it into a nice honey. You know, you take a nice brush and brush the honey onto it, and the barbecue sauce, and you got it made. There are wild grapes. There are wild grapes. Well, they look like grapes, but you can only find them in Maine. There are. You can have pine needle tea. You can't go to any pineapple tree. You cannot go to any pineapple tree and start eating the pineapple. You know, I mean, pine needle tea. Well, I'm talking about a pine needle tree. The pine needle tea. You cannot just go to any tree. You can only take the long pine needles and chop them up. Put them in tea form. You know, what I do. Okay, this is what I do. I usually take my tea kettle. Put the water in the tea kettle, and then I take a coffee filter, and I say chop up the pine needle tea. I put it in a coffee filter, and I set it into the hot water. Now there are other things that you can eat. Like many of bananas, you should eat bananas like left and right, and drink lots of water. And mangoes, oh, hello my love. Mangoes are really good. And orange, you know, you find an orange, you start peeling that. Maybe eat 10. Grains. You want grains. You know, you want a granola bar. You want to be healthy. You want to be so healthy you become like Superman. You're listening to Gothic Coffee.